Hey, welcome back to IXL Help. We're going to look at the second part of H1 today. So here we go. Again, still all about gravitational potential energy. All right, a blue jay sleeping at a nest near the top of a pine tree. The blue jay wakes up, needs to eat, flew to the ground to look for food. When the blue jay landed on the ground, he saw there was no food. So he looked up and saw the bird feeder on a low branch of a nearby tree. And the blue jay flew to the bird feeder and perched on it to eat. When was the least gravitational potential energy stored between the blue jay and Earth? The least. When it was asleep in its nest at the top of the tree, when it landed on the ground, or when it went back up to the bird feeder? Well, anytime you see ground with potential energy, that is the answer you want. All right. Okay, Katie was skiing with her family. I don't know if any of you are skiers. She rode a ski lift towards the peak of the mountain. Then she got off the lift and skied back down. Her hands were cold when she reached the bottom, so she rubbed them together. When was the most gravitational potential energy between Katie and the Earth? Okay. First of all, does warming her hands have anything to do with it? No. Okay, so the most gravitational, well, that is when she was the highest up. So that would be when she got off the lift. All right. Okay, then there is a whole section on this, which when you are doing this, I'd appreciate if you read it by yourself, but for time, we'll go on. Okay, we have a prairie dog resting underground in its burrow when it heard other prairie dogs running around above. The prairie dog left its burrow and ran around on a flat field with the others. After a few minutes, it was hungry, so it stopped in a patch of grass to feed. When was the least gravitational potential? When it was underground in its burrow, when it got hungry, which was when it was up running around, or when it stopped in the grass. Well, here we got to go amount underground. So that would be when it's in its burrow. All right. Wendy's backpack holding all of her school books was on the floor of the library. She lifted her heavy backpack on the side of the table. Then she slid her backpack to the middle of the table so it wouldn't fall off. Least gravitational potential. Okay. Our options are on the floor, on the edge of the table, or the middle of the table. Least. Okay. So least would be on the floor. These other two would be close, but they're least. They would not be least. So it is least. Okay. Cole wanted to see the view from the top floor of a skyscraper. Got in the elevator on the first floor, rode all the way to the top. He got off the elevator, walked across the flat floor of the balcony where he could see all around. When is the least amount? When he was getting on the elevator, when he reached the top floor, or when he stood on the edge of the balcony? Again, least would be the lowest you are, so that would be getting on the elevator. All right, so there we go. That is the end of our H1. We'll start H2 help video tomorrow. If you want to keep trying to go on your own, please do. Have a great day.